What happened after 1728? Chapter 28, year 1729, repopulation of the continents. If we look in the official history books, we will find that this period that followed the resetting is called the Enlightenment, or Age of Enlightenment, since it was a time where the custodians began to repopulate the continents. Curiously, new theories about the nature of the Earth and the universe were beginning to take shape. How did the repopulation of the new humanity take place? The custodians and Anunnaki had selected to breed babies in their advanced laboratories. Their selection was exclusively based on genetics to have certain physical, intellectual, and emotional characteristics that they had previously stipulated. They also used accelerated incubation so that they would be ready to quickly introduce them to the known continents. Key areas were chosen for this, completely removed from any core regions of Great Tartary, until the final cleansing began to erase most of their structures and advancement. Areas of low temperature and stable humidity climates were chosen. Automated systems were also used that were prepared to assist in the care and development process of those children beginning the new cycle plan. Custodian agents monitored this breeding and supervised that the facilities were adequate. Teaching programs and technology were added for learning aimed at what was previously established for this new cycle. Over time, communities were created under this legacy and adaptation. Thus, custodians' agents began to monitor more and more from the shadows, as it did not require their physical presence. Chapter 29, First Known Exploration Post-Reset. Many years later, a small group of this new humanity that was beginning again on the known continents began a strange exploration. Their real motivation is unknown. Into remote parts of Siberia. According to some stories left over from that time, it is said that they sighted a strange light coming from the surface into the bright blue skies, and that this attracted their attention enough to enter the areas of the harsh Siberian cold. After an extensive search, the 5 explorers found some caverns that branched into even more entrances to the underground part of the cave, reaching several subterranean levels. Clearly, these explorers had found one of the entrances that connected to the underground city of Great Tartary. With rudimentary rope equipment, they began the descent and began to notice that the further they descended, the more heat their surroundings emitted. The caverns began to change dramatically as they descended, going from rough wooden walls to smooth-walled rooms of gray and blue. Many insignias of an unknown language were also read on their walls, along with logos that they also could not decipher. But the 5 explorers were completely moved by this discovery and tried to bring this knowledge to the authorities. Although the story was simply taken as a mockery and the entire exploration was discredited, it is believed that this exploration started an alternative line of other explorations and theories about the world and its past. The scientific community was beginning to group together and generate societies completely rejected that an underground city could exist, much less beings living there. However, the custodians did not take this well at all and began to plan the total destruction of these underground cities, in addition to investigating if any group of Tartars had survived the reset and could interfere again with their colony that was beginning this new cycle. Representation of tunnel systems to the gates of the great course of Great Tartary.
If you're around somebody